1, 2, 3, 4. Uh.
Well, let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut it. I'll climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail and I'll nail it. Well, we worked so hard to build a little house together.
Together. Woo.
In the snow or the rain or the ice cold wind, whenever. No matter what the weather, we're together.
Hey. Yeehaw! Yeehaw!
Let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut it.
Red Dead 2, great game.
Climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail and I'll nail it. Well, we worked
We'll watch
so
Op
hard
6
to
after
build
this.
a little house together.
Together.
In the snow or the rain or the ice cold wind, whenever. No matter
No matter.
any weather,
We're together. Yeehaw! God, Uncle Chris, I wish you played video games. Because you could experience the masterpiece that is Red Dead 2. All right. So this is a mixed bag, Uncle Chris. I'm drunk. Oh, by the way, my uncle is in, I don't want to say where he is. He's in the country of Italy with my dad and my sister. And they are together for the first time in years. So that warms my heart. Oh, God, maybe he'll watch it and then show them. Journalist. Oh, my God. Journalist, let me tell you something, man. Don't say their name. Don't say their name. But our mutual acquaintance. I'm all in, bro. I'm all in. I'm sorry. They're paying me good. And it's remote. And I'm kicking ass. I'm making music. I've never been more productive. And all you got to do is just tell them what they want to hear. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah. You know, I just got... Fuck it. Just say what they want to hear, the bosses. and they treat you like a good old lapdog. I'm fucking around, but I gotta say, man, I heard your words of caution rang out in my head. I gotta say, man, it's working out great. It's working out great. So I hope you're happy for me a little bit. I hope you're happy. Well, no, the thing is, I'm trying to finish my album, bro. That's the thing. I'm working through this album. I ain't making beats. I'm making songs for me. You know what I mean? And hey, man, we should connect because I want to show you some of these. Hey, maybe we need a feature from my man Jern. Get you on the split, man. Get you on the ASCAP split. Hey, I'm down. You can be on a song. I got a song about a rob. You know what, man? You know what, journalist? Let me show you the song I got about a robbery. All right? Peep this shit. It's called The Getaway. They've heard it a million times. Let me play it for you real quick. Gladdick in the chat. He making jams. He's not wrong. Dude, I might need a rap, okay? Because this track is about not a robbery gone wrong necessarily, but a robbery. Let's make sure it's working. Play the audio real quick. This is what I got so far. Check this out. Oh.
Where the money at? Stick up, what you looking at? Keep your head down and shut up. Get the duffel bag. Zip up. I don't want to die today. So let's move it to the getaway.
Oh! Yeah. This is verse 1. I gotta sing this part. Blah, 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 blah. What's the concept? Oh, it's about how I burn bridges. It's about how I fucking ruin all my relationships.
We just need this one last score.
Remember
Remember what we're doing this for.
It's kind of corny. I'll fix it.
We won't have to work no more.
Check this part out, though.
So show me where the money's at. Or you're leaving in a body bag. Where the money at?
Oh!
Stick up, what you looking at? Keep your head down and shut up. Get the duffel bag. Zip up. I don't want to die today. So let's
Move it to the getaway. Yes, it is my vocals. Yes, it is. I gotta work on that one, but what's up, Poopsicle? I'd love to be on anything. Fuck yeah, man. We squeeze you in here. Fuck yeah, why not? I have no features. You could be the only feature. The concept is it's called Fire Under the Bridge. And it's about how it's not water under the bridge. I'm holding a grudge. Fuck you. That's the album. And yeah, bro, I'm writing songs. I write rhymes. I write checks. No, I'm writing songs and shit. And I'll tell you what, dude. I write a hook every lunch break because I got the studio at home and I'm working from home. It's fucking dope, man. I'm loving it. Da 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 da. I owe them a check. But yeah, dude. So let me text you when I have this track more finished because you would fucking body this. I want to reference movies about robbery. So like Dead Presidents, Bonnie and Clyde, fucking Point Break. I want to have, you know, references to those movies. I don't know. It's not that. This song is kind of a fun poppy thing. It happens to be about robbing a bank. Whatever. The heist. Yeah. Exactly. Heist music. Heist movies. I don't know. But yeah, man. I'm down to do it as precise as you need. Shit, man. As long as we get you on the track, you know, and get you on the credits and get you on, you know, listen. I don't have a huge following. Bro, can you please throw a sample of Taser from Payday 2? You know, I've never played that game. I heard it's dope. I've never played the Payday series. But I should probably, huh? Could my shitty laptop run it? I bet it could. Sorry. My bad. As long as you're on the beat, hey man, fuck yo. Let me finish this one. And let me not finish it. Let me flesh it out more because it's not fully there. There's this section I don't think I'm gonna use. I don't know. I might use it. I might not. This part's corny, but let me finish this out, flesh this out, and then send it to you with a space for the verse. Wait a minute, journalist! Did you hear my fucking single? You might not have heard my single. Oh shit! Oh shit! Da, 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 da. What is that song? I was trying to do a Hanukkah song. Geeko 1. No, I know you heard No Pressure. Did you hear No Pressure? Oh shit, you gotta hear it. It's your boy, No Pressure. You gotta make your mind up. Oh yeah, peep this. Okay, so this is my lead single for the album. Here we go.
You gotta make your mind up.
Mm.
You gotta take this time now to figure it out. People are waiting on you. Don't delay for yesterday. Hurry up and get your shit together now.
Oh!
It's time to clock in. Time for work to begin. Gotta meet the deadline, and you're already so behind. Feels like the day's going on and on. Take a minute, take a beat. Get your shit right by EOD.
Kind of West Coasty.
Nope. Yo, it's true. You ain't lying. You always delay. Trying to get paid when you make a mistake. It's on you. Yeah. You gotta make your mind up. Gotta make your mind up. You gotta take this time now to figure it out. People are waiting on you.
Don't delay.
For yesterday, hurry up and get your shit
Get together now. This part's sick.
Make your mind up, right now. Chop, chop. Verse 2. Gotta do this fast.
Sonic.
Chop verse 2 in half. Snip,
Snip, snip.
You're on the move, ladies. Got a lot to do. Got a lot to do. They can't wait. Yo, it's true. You always delay. Trying to get your pay. Make a mistake. It's on you. You gotta make your mind up. Gotta make your mind up.
Wait for the breakdown here.
Now, baby, take this time now to figure it out. People are waiting on you. Waiting on you. Don't delay for yesterday. Hurry up and get your shit together
now. Yep.
Gotta get it together now.
Ba 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 da 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 da. Hey.
You gotta. Yep. Gotta make your mind up, baby.
Bro, I'm so proud of you. Man. Coming from you, that means a lot because when journalists and I met, I was only doing instrumentals. I was not singing at all. And I was the meek producer. Well, I guess I could make a beat maybe. Shut up. Right? And now I'm fucking writing full songs. I'm writing verses. I'm writing choruses. I'm writing everything. Now, am I the second coming of Trey Songz or Luther Vandross? No. Am I going to change the face of music with my vocal abilities? No. But can I write a half-decent song? Yeah, buddy. Not enough bass in my voice right now. So, yeah, man. I'm glad you could hear that. Matcha needs to be revived. Dude, I mean, yeah, now we could write a full song to that. I could do the hook. I could do all this fucking shit over that. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. I don't even think I still have that project file, though, I'll be honest with you. But, yeah, I'm down, dude. I got to warn you, journalist. I keep calling you by your God-given name. Journalist, I warn you, I'm moving to New Orleans. So, you know, we're going to have to... That's happening, and don't try to talk me out of it. Because I fell in love with that city. I'm actually going to visit there next week. I fell in love, bro. That is my place. Fuck LA. I never want to be in LA ever again after next year. You live in Scotland? Are you shitting me? Really? I knew you were like traveling there for shows. You live there now. Holy fuck. I didn't even know that. What the fuck? Now, Uncle Chris, he's my 70-year-old uncle. And he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Uncle Chris, I'm talking to, you know, a good friend who mentored me in the ways of whatever. And when I knew him, we both lived in LA. Wow, I didn't know that, dude. Holy fucking shit. That's wild. Dude. We got to catch up, man. Let's do a fucking phone call. Not now, obviously, but yeah, tomorrow or the day after. Like, I'm pretty fucking open. Would love to catch up. I had no idea, dude. And also, I got a little... I mean, it's a little studio apartment right now. That's where I record everything. It's pretty chill. I can be as loud as I want to. We could chop it up, record something, whatever. But let's fucking hang out soon, man. Maybe before I go to New Orleans. An honor to meet the mentor of my I mean, damn. Yeah. That's some wild shit. Fuck, man. Okay, well, yeah, let's I'll text you, man. I'll text you right now. Let's see. Let me find journalist. Because I'm also a little drunk right now, by the way. Oh, shit. You just told me you live in Scotland. And I said, bro, let's hang out this weekend. Sorry, man. Yo, chat. You heard what just happened, right? He just told me that he lives in Scotland. I said, bro, we got to kick it this weekend. Stupid. All right, well, let's do a fucking call. Whatever. Zoom, some shit like that. We can figure it out. Let's fucking reconnect. It's been too long, man. It's been too fucking long. Fuck. Shit, bro. Well, I mean, okay, so I had some things I was going to cover today. One of them was, I also want to make something maybe tonight. I'm a little tipsy, and it's only 9:40. I go to bed 11:30, whatever. I did want to cover, we're going to switch gears a little bit. Journalist, we'll chat, okay? I want to cover this, Korg Op 6. So, you know, look, on this channel we do a lot of different things, and one of them is talking about synthesizers. I know that's fucking nerdy as shit. I get it, whatever. But, you know, Korg Op 6 SE. So okay. So you know, there's this synth that I actually kind of wanted to get back in the day. Oh shit, it's almost 6 a.m. your time. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, dude, absolutely. Man, I always talk about you at work. I say, remember journalist? I said it to what's his face? You know, the real machine guy. He goes, he was you know what he said the other day? I said, remember money making journalist? And he goes, he was a different breed. That says a lot. That says a lot, dude. No one came close to you at that job. Let's fucking reconnect for sure. Soon. But yeah, so this Korg Op 6 came out, fucking 3 years ago. It's an FM synthesizer, and it does the sounds like the DX7 from back in the day. You know the sound. The greatest love of all. I'm Whitney Houston. Right, so this is like a modern take on that sound. And what was cool about it is it had a pretty good interface. You could FM is hard, right? It's really difficult, but you could mix the sounds, the operators, the carriers, all this shit in this nice little format here. Now, they did have a tiny fucking screen for amps, but there was also more under the hood. Like, you could choose different filters, all this stuff. Now, I always wanted it to be like this. I wanted to buy a module where it's just this. I don't need this shitty keybed. I want just this so I can use it to make DX7 style sounds. They never released that. Instead, what they released was this, which is...
It's nice.
Shut the fuck up. Which was a 61 key version of the same synth.
Okay, so today on Bo Beats, we have a new synth.
Now this is Bo Beats, who I don't hate the guy, but he's kind of a shill. He I don't know. He gets, let's see, is this a sponsored video? Doesn't say it's sponsored, but I think it is. Dude, he's posting the fucking link to buy it in stores.
Here, this synth here has come all the way from Korg in Japan. They sent it over, and it's not an entirely new synth. It's a new
yeah, I love this free synth I got.
version of an already existing one, but I do think that it's the version that a lot of people have been waiting for. So let's unbox it. And where did I put my knife?
I got pause. I don't give a fuck about the unboxing of synths. I mean, really, what is this? I'm not even mad at him because everybody does this. They show you them unboxing. Like, dude, just set it up and start playing. Get to the fucking point. Okay, he opens it.
Now, don't do this at home, kids. Use a proper knife.
Okay. Whoa.
Whoa, they sent it over
Whoa.
in a hard case?
They
Whoa.
sent it in a hard case? Who gives a shit? Okay.
That's pretty cool. This case here actually feels really nice.
Case is always included. Oh, getting that money from Korg. Okay.
Oh, nice. I can already see the look. It's nice.
Now, I don't know what his accent is, but he always goes, I can already see. Hey guys, this is Bo Beats. Why does he talk like that?
Nice. Look here. There we go. So the Op 6, the big keyboard
Pause.
version.
Okay, so let's just get this straight. This is the same layout. Wait, is it? Well, okay. This part is over here now. But everything else, let's just pretend that's not there. Okay. Everything else is exactly the same. Exactly. Actually, down to a fucking T. I mean, exact same layout, right? On this keyboard. Now, What is this? These are diagrams that no one's ever gonna fucking read. And what's over here? Nothing. Okay. So, all right. What's up, Majesty Jones?
And it can sound something.
I'm
like
sorry,
this.
I didn't say what's up to you earlier. How you doing? Wasted space for sure.
And of course, we have more
Glad it hits the nail on the head. It makes it easy to manufacture reusing the same layout. Cheap fucks. Yeah.
typical bell
100%.
type sounds.
Now, pause. I just want to be clear about this, guys. I saw this as a prototype in 2020. Believe it or not, all of this section was over on the left, and this was totally free space. And I think it was 49 keys. I saw this in person at NAMM 2020, which is not Vietnam. That's the National Association of Music Manufacturers. It's a huge convention in Anaheim. Okay. So, but yeah, so basically I saw this, not like this exactly, but at NAMM 2020, and I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. But then when they released it, they made this version, right, with the key bed, obviously. So that was disappointing. But now we have this version, and already out of the box, man, Gladdick is like, he's like Scottie Pippen helping me with these layups, because Gladdick says they literally sell the VST version of the Op6, the same software loaded in this synth, and it has way more parameters to control. Absolutely. So that's let's just see what he says so far.
And I love that there's so much modulation that is possible.
And I love the money they give me.
And the sounds can get kind of massive and a little bit cheesy as well.
Here, guys. I'm sorry, Bo Beats. I am
And I mean,
sorry.
who doesn't love
Tubular bells.
these big FM bells?
Yep.
And I really like this preset here.
Now, Pa, I just want to say something. I wanted to buy a version like this because I love FM synthesis. If you don't know, FM synthesis is sexy as fuck. Sorry, Yamaha FM. So that sort of E-piano, weird, growly digital sound, I love that. I wanted to have a version where it's just this, and I can use my own key bed to do it, to program it, to get DX7 style sounds. But they never released that. Instead, they do this. And my thing with this is, it's still a pretty good layout for the, not really, no, not even close. Sorry. There's a couple of huge flaws in this design. So this is the exact same screen as the original Korg Op6, which was this big, right? So they couldn't make a bigger screen. They couldn't add like an ADSR envelope section. They couldn't add like specific stuff. Basically, you use these data entry knobs in relation to the screen. I will give them this huge credit. This screen is in the middle, not over here. Roland likes to do that lately, where they put their screen, tiny screen, on the far left, and you got to look over there all the time. At least it's dead center, but that's nothing new. I really wish there were more parameters, like not just this part, but also ADSR, filter control, all this stuff, that could be used in this real estate. it's just ridiculous.
Yes, the synth has a sequencer and it has an arpeggiator.
Yeah, nothing new, bro. Nothing new.
Now, what's also really cool is that you can use the sequencer to create beats.
Beats.
There are some really cool,
Really cool.
advanced.
It's almost like he becomes Gollum when he says E sounds to create beats. This is really cool. Why does it, I mean, I'm not even, I'm sorry for being an asshole, but like, what kind of, is it Belgian maybe? Maybe it's Belgian.
sequences here to show you what's possible.
Bo Beats, please don't hate me. I'm not trying to shit all over you. I know a lot of people do. I don't think you're a bad guy. I think you're excited because you got a promotion for this and you're just trying to show the synth off. And you know, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be making fun of your voice. I'm a dick for that. But I have to comment on it because it's distracting. Let's address some of these comments. I'm sorry, guys. I'm all over the place. So, oops. No. Poopsicle says, what kind of synth gives you your signature funky sound? Well, so I'm a pretty basic bitch, dude. I like subtractive synthesis, which is not this. Subtractive is where you're taking a filter and subtracting harmonics from the frequency of the sound. So if you've heard the Juno 106 before, you know, that's a very, very popular subtractive synth. I'm a big fan of the Nord series. Majesty Jones has pointed out, get a lead 3. Yeah. I have a lead 2X. Love it to death. You get those squelchy, funky sounds. Moog. I'm not a huge Moog guy, but I mean, I'm definitely, I love that sound, you know, and yeah. Now this is FM, which is a whole different animal because FM, you'll notice over here. So, and not to get too crazy with you guys, but, with subtractive synthesis, the way it works is that you have oscillators, which are like the sound source. So imagine like your voice, right? And then the sound source goes into a filter, and you're filtering out the oscillators to make it sound interesting. Now this is FM, which is totally different. So instead of oscillators, you have operators that modulate each other. And there's carrier waves and there's carriers and oh Jesus. I mean, you need a fucking degree from MIT to do this shit. It is really so fucking complicated. Lead 3 is Lead 3 has FM. It has FM. Let's see. Thank you for the in-depth explanation. I'm a greenhorn with production, so I'm trying to absorb all the knowledge I can. You know what you should get? What plugin you should get? The Tal Uno LX. If you want funky sounds, dude, shit. This is a plugin version of the Juno, and it's $60. You can try the demo, you know, or other stuff. But yeah, so basically with this, you've got the oscillator section over here. You have a sawtooth, square wave, all this stuff. It goes into the filter. Oh, you're at work. Okay, yeah, I'll send it to you. But yeah, so it's real simple. Like, I know it doesn't sound simple, but it is. And it's very basic and all this stuff. Wow, they got unison detune? What the fuck? I didn't know about that. Width? Okay. I'll send it to you right now on Discord. But yeah, man, so I like that type of synthesis, but I also love FM because you get some weird
really cool, actually.
Sounds with FM.
I mean, what's going
now,
on?
Now pause.
There?
Notice he's not really saying anything like new about this synth. You notice that? Like it's kind of like he's just saying the same shit that we already know, which in my eyes fucking sucks, right? If I'm being honest. I'm going to DM you that link. But yeah, so he's not really... Yeah, okay, that's another thing. Sega Genesis used FM. They used actually, it was a Yamaha synth, the YM2612 chip. Yeah. God, I'm so sorry, Uncle Chris. He's like, I forgot to tell him not to watch this. He's going to hate this.
So what's actually new with this larger OP6 version? Well, first and foremost, of course, the whole body here is totally different from the original. The original was pretty...
No, it's not. It's the same thing. It's the same fucking thing. Don't say it's totally different. It's bigger and it's bigger and stronger and better too. And here of the DK crew. Sorry. It looks like it's metal. Looks like it's better build quality for sure.
lightweight or really lightweight, and it was quite plasticky. This one has a nice metal body, feels sturdy, feels like something you could definitely take on the road with you. You also get the big hard case that I showed you earlier. It's also quite heavy.
I don't care about... Do they think people are going to bring this on stage? Really? Do they think that's they're going to get people who... Because the thing, well, okay. The thing with the OP6 is that there is an FM engine kind of in there. Yeah, there's filters, there's stuff, but it's not like a... Boy, look at that face. Cork. Cork, I'm telling them what they want you to tell. I'm telling them what you told me to tell them. Please. Please pay me. I'm such an asshole. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Fuck off. Okay. Oh my God, so stupid.
I mean, it's a lot heavier than the original. It's quite physically impressive, I will say.
See, look, that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. I just wish that they had taken advantage of the fucking space and made it more accessible. Like, I hate the data entry knobs. Come on, dude.
The knobs here are new. They are in metal. The buttons, the faders, these knobs are the same though. And the general layout is the same as the original.
Sounds better if the moon is in retrograde, yeah.
And then there's of course this nice new keypad. It's 61 keys. It's actually a lot better than on the original. It has a nice feel.
Keypad. Nice new keypad. Keypad. Nice new keypad. Keypad. Yo, I'm drinking these, what are they? Hemador, I don't know, but they're 5.9%, bro. I'm happy with that.
To it. And later in the video, I'll also bring in a pro musician who will give his opinion on this keypad. I started with an original FM electric piano.
I gotta be honest. Original FM EP. Here's the one thing I'm curious about with the Korg OP6, which I have always been curious about, is how well you can load in DX7 patches into this. But how well do they translate with this totally different engine? This sounds a little weak. I'm not gonna lie. Now maybe it's just the settings were not right there, but like, if I load in a DX7 patch, I want it to sound exactly like a DX7. And maybe it's the chorus he put on this or something. Because I'll tell you right now, like the Yamaha Mo DX and Montage have an FM engine which is so close. Actually, it's more crystal clear than the DX7. It sounds sharp as fuck, and that sounds kind of muted to me.
Nice. Sounds very, very soft, clean, and beautiful.
Was there a Korg employee off screen with a shotgun pointed at his head? It sounds very soft, clean, and beautiful, I guess. He does not sound convinced, bro. He sounds like he's trying to say something nice about it. Say it the line or the dog. Yeah, bro. Or your kid gets it. Please, no. Please. I had the Op 6 and the DX7. It's not 100%. Nah, that's too bad.
Now it also comes with aftertouch. And aftertouch means that you can
Aftertouch? Sorry. I'm an asshole.
press down the key and you press it, and the more you press it, the more modulation you apply. This also means that you have aftertouch here as a mod source, so you can set up aftertouch to modulate.
Pause, guys. Aftertouch should be the fucking gold standard for every goddamn keyboard we have going forward. Aftertouch is not an expensive thing to add. Seriously. I mean, I'm saying that with zero knowledge of manufacturing a keyboard, so maybe I should shut the fuck up. But really, though, like, Aftertouch has been pretty standard for a long time. It's polyphonic Aftertouch that everyone goes, oh, wow, no keyboard has that, right? But, I mean, dude, like, way cheaper keyboards have Aftertouch. I don't know, dude. It's like, why is that such a big I mean, the reason why I'm bitching about this is because the price is not cheap.
Something on the synth, and that is pretty much the only like big firmware change, so it's essentially the same
Well,
synth
there's more voices, right?
as the original Op 6. However, there's also more voices, so the
There we
original
go.
I think,
Sorry, Bo Beats. I apologize. That's my fault.
had 32 voices, and this one has 60. Now you might say, like, if you're coming from the analog world, like, seems ridiculous, like 32 voices, 60 voices. But the thing is, when you have a synth like this, especially when it's FM and you have unison, making a big, nice unison sound eats up voices. And using unison on an FM synth is actually really sweet.
Well, actually, no. Unison on an FM synth is dog shit. I mean, unison on an FM synth is like it doesn't sound good, and the reason why is because every voice on that synth is pitch perfect. It's not people bust. Sorry for the phrase. People bust over analog unison because every voice is slightly out of tune. But I mean, on something like this, I mean, like, okay, listen to the unison on the Nord 2. Well, it's not quite the same. But the unison on the Nord 2X here, if we pull this up, I mean, no, it's not quite the same. It's not true unison. Shit, I can't even do it, can I? Okay, so this is without unison. Let's do a normal patch here. So there's no unison. That's not a good example. Ignore that. But I guess what I mean is, like, yeah, unison on an analog polysynth sounds fat. And on this, it sounds very, like, ugh.
If you have the smaller up 6, if you're happy with that, I see no reason to like upgrade. But if you have been waiting for like the replacement of a DX7, I think that this is definitely the closest that you'll get in today's market, because yeah, it just feels like an excellent studio and live performance synthesizer in terms of build, keyboard, and just overall workflow. It's very, very immediate. It's very fun.
You gonna talk about
for an
cost?
FM synth, that is, like I should put that disclaimer, it's still an FM synth. So I picked out a preset here, which has some weird stuff going on with it. So I'm gonna try and use that for a little bit.
Oh, fuck this. Pause. Here at 9:10, can't I just buy a VST instead? Let's see what he says here.
So let me just also address a question. Couldn't you just use a VST instead? And funny enough, there is OP6 native,
Yes.
like a plugin that does the sound of the synth in your computer. So yeah,
Yes.
you can. What you're buying this for is definitely the workflow, the hands-on workflow with the faders, knobs and everything, and the build quality. It actually feels really nice, really well built. And if you're looking for a larger FM synth with hands-on control, I mean, what's not to like? But of course you can get the same sound with a plugin or even the native OP6 plugin.
So he didn't really explain the benefits. I mean, he said the hands-on control, but I mean, guys, the OP6 plugin VST is like 100. How much is it? Let's see. OP6 native cost. Okay, $199. OP6 costs $199 USD, and this costs $2,000. Okay, so what you're telling me, Korg, because that's the person who's really telling me this, is that the exact same sound of this keyboard is in your $200 plugin, and you're charging $2,000 to use it in a big shell. So wait a minute. So can't I just get a MIDI controller and map the things that I want to my MIDI controller and get the exact same experience? Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good at all. And that's why, guys, I think it is shooting yourself in the foot to release a plug-in version of the exact same synth. I mean, honestly, it really seems foolish, in my opinion. Listen, release an editor, because that way, you can control the synth with a plugin. Okay, that's different. But to have the exact same sound in your DAW, by the way, that you could pirate and not pay anything for. I mean, I wouldn't do that, but you could, right? I mean, they're fucking stupid. I'm sorry. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, guys? And this is not Bo Beats' fault. I mean, he's just, he's doing what he's told. But like, I don't get it. Like, okay, so the Mini Freak, there's also a plugin for that as well. The Mini Freak is a digital analog hybrid, and I've talked to people and they've said it sounds pretty close, but the filter is better on the actual hardware. Okay, that's a reason to buy the hardware, right? That's for sure a reason to buy it. But for some people, that might not be enough, And it's just an odd business decision. Why are you shooting yourself in the foot by releasing the same source code in a cheaper version that can be stolen very easily, by the way, but also selling it in a $2,000 shell? The same issues I have with the Juno X are present with this. I guess the only difference with the Juno X is that there isn't a Juno X plugin as far as I know, but honestly, guys, I don't think that engine is that crazy. The Juno X engine is not going to fucking blow your mind, right? You can easily get the Juno 60, VST and the 106 VST and all that bullshit that's inside the Juno X. So it's the same things that I keep talking about. I think they're not thinking about this the right way. Don't release the plugin because you are fucking yourself over.
It actually feels really nice, really well built. And if you're looking for a larger FM synth with hands-on control, I mean, what's not to like? But of course you can get the same sound with a plugin or even the native Op6 plugin.
Now, pause. Is there Wave State Native? Wave State Native. Is that a plugin? Oh, it is. It is. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is there, wait a minute. Is there ModWave Native? Oh, no. It is. Wait a minute. So you can get all of these synths as plugins. Yeah, I like that emoji. You can get all of these synths, the Op6, sorry, I can't talk, Op6, the Wave State, and the ModWave as plugins, and buy a controller and map everything to it. It's not that hard to do. Majesty Jones says plugins are a buzzkill. Yeah, but here's the thing, dude. If it's the exact same synth engine in the plugin versus the hardware, what's the fucking difference? I mean, you could have multiple instances of the ModWave plugin, and you could route it to your fucking, I don't know, TAL controller. There's a Jupiter 8 style controller for MIDI that's fantastic. You could map all this stuff to that and be crushing it and save yourself $2,000 or $1,800. I mean, I'm sorry, man, but rough. This is really rough. You know, it's like, what are you thinking?
Here you can get some kind of analog sounding
Angry video game nerd. What are they thinking?
tones out of it. And that's because this is really more than just an FM synthesizer. There's a lot more going on here. Here's just a little
Is
preset
there?
pattern that I thought was nice. And I really like these sort of more gritty tones that you can get out of it. Now I have mentioned that Korg labels this as an altered FM synthesizer, but what does that mean? Is it just
What does that
marketing
mean?
talk? No, this is a super flexible FM synthesizer, and I will only scratch the surface in today's video. And there is actually a really good tutorial series by Oscillator Sync that I can recommend if you want to go super deep.
That's nice of him.
But let's stick to the basics. So over here we have the 6 operators, and on a traditional FM synthesizer, a carrier is basically your oscillator, and a modulator is a sine wave that is frequency modulating the...
And you know what? Pause. Before anyone comments on this video and go, Altered Beast, great game, Sega Genesis. Before anyone comments and says, you're a hater, like, blah, blah, blah. Listen, guys, these are the manufacturers that are ripping you off with this bullshit. So stop with this whole, you know what? I like it. Like, sorry, you can like it. That's fine. You can buy it. That's fine. I don't shame anyone for buying it. But I'm just pointing out, and what Synthpunk also points out, is that you're getting fucking ripped off. And it's not one guy. Like, you like Bo Beats. I like Bo Beats. He's a good guy. He's a nice guy. He's a family man. Go home and be a family man, said Kyle. But yeah, like, that's great. That's great. You can like someone and point out the not pettiness, the cheapness of a manufacturer like Korg, who I actually like. Well, not really. I like Korg's innovation. I think the mini log, the monologue, even the prologue, I think those were very daring synths for the time. And yeah, I think they take risks 100%. But this is fucking bullshit to me. Like, this whole thing, bro, like, you should have a totally different experience with this. You should have way more hands-on control. And I'm sorry to my neighbor who just aggressively slammed the window. What's up, Into Groove? How you doing, man? Your videos pop up on YouTube sometimes, and I go, damn, who's this Rasta guy? We're going over the Op 6. I think you kind of know how I feel about it. Op 6 SE. And Synthpunk has his thoughts. And listen, guys, I mean, I just feel like you should be able... The reason why Synthpunk and I get along together is that we both are calling out manufacturers. We're not in anyone's pocket. The minute I start doing like sponsored videos by Korg or Roland is the minute this channel goes kaput, right? I don't like that. I don't like... Listen, if he's getting a fat check, good for him. Good for him. Seriously. No hate towards Bo Beats. If he's getting a fat check from Korg, awesome. I hope he gets more checks from them. But I'm going to roast him. Because this is not it. This is not it. And listen, maybe I would change my tune if the synth were more, better priced. I mean, dude, the fucking Op 6 normal is like what? Like 600? It's like really cheap. It's like 37 keys, real keys like this. What justifies this being $2,000? Someone tell me. Someone educate me. School me, please. Why is this 2K? Is it the build quality? Yeah, I see there's a metal chassis. Okay. But these are the same knobs. This is the same shit. Same layout. I mean... I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. Sorry. But yeah, man. This screen should be huge. It should be at least from this R all the way to there. It should be way bigger. It should be, I don't know. It should be is it multi-timbral? It better be. Is this not if this is still mono-timbral, I'm going to storm Korg's HQ. Just like Area 51, like 4 years ago. I'm going to storm it like Naruto. I'm going to Naruto run over to Korg HQ and storm it. Just kidding. But yeah, like... I don't know, bro. I think, like, you should be... giving us something more.
Operators. And on a traditional
For
FM
that price.
synthesizer...
If this was even 1,400, I guess 50. If this was 15K, no, 1,500, I would, I'd be like, okay, fair enough.
A carrier is basically your oscillator, and a modulator is a sine wave that is frequency.
Oh, I also want to correct myself. So, because recently I was saying how, oh man, I feel like the Udo Super 6 is just like the same thing as a Super Gemini, but the Super Gemini is doubled. No, apparently the Super Gemini is a totally different animal. Different filter, different everything. I was wrong about that. So, yeah. There you go. So the Super 6 is a different, maybe the oscillators are the same, but the filter is different. It's a lot more soft. In a good way, in an ambient way, I guess. I'll take a check from 1980s Roland. Oh, fuck yeah. You kidding me? Oh, my God. I would, fuck. Yeah, absolutely. Prologue had no aftertouch. That's true, which is weird. So I guess it is a big deal. I guess since COVID, manufacturers are like, aftertouch, well, maybe next year. Maybe we'll get rain in the crops. I don't know. I guess aftertouch is a real fucking hard thing to get. Majesty says you can get a Nautilus for that money with a nice. Yes, you can. Absolutely.
Relating the oscillator.
Dude, yes. Okay, thank you. Yeah, dude, you can get this inside of a fucking Nautilus. Why the fuck is this 2K?
So on this sound, if we turn down all the operators, we turn up operator number 1.
Okay, this is just a Korg Op6 tutorial. We don't need to see that. We got it. He's just selling us. Let me tell you something, man. I have a new synth crush. You guys want to see what my new synth crush is? You might laugh at me. You might giggle. But I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm kind of into it. I think we're gonna go steady. Now it's not a new synth, but it's a synth that I newly like. Oh, you guys are gonna kill me. You guys are gonna kill. Okay, everybody in the chat who's watching right now, take your bets. What company? And there's what company do you think this? Gladic, don't say. What company do you think the new synth that I'm sweet on is by? Inda Groove says, I'm worried about the long-term reliability of newer gear. Expensive premium prices, but using cheaper components. Absolutely. That's a decent worry. That's a legit concern. Absolutely. Don't say a word, Gladic, because you already know. But other people might not know. Also, I should probably do this. I haven't done this in a while. So, fellas and ladies and anyone who's here, I do have a Patreon. I never talk about it, but it's here. I want to upload more music to it. But yeah, so basically, you choose what you pay for if you're interested. And you can listen to songs, and I'm going to start doing song requests and stuff. There's January stuff. Let's see. What's a good one that I played recently? Oh, yeah, this was a track this isn't on YouTube also. So this is a track I made with the Mercury 6 VST. And I have a little, written up thing. Yeah, buddy. But yeah, so if you want to check it out, it's in the link. It's in the description. Patreon.com/Kiko1. I'm going to plug myself. I never do it. Okay, back to the fucking stream. That was nauseous of me. Let's see. We have no guesses. We have no guesses in the chat on what synth you think I'm sweet on. Nobody? No one has a guess? Strangers in the night. Okay, Behringer. I'm sorry. New synth. It's not new. No, it's not new. I don't think you guys are gonna get it. I can just tell you. It's I'll say this. It's a virtual analog from the last, I guess, 5 years. virtual analog from the last 5 years. It has hands-on control. And I do kind of want your opinion on it because I don't know anyone who has it. Let's see. Any other guesses? Oh, the ARP 2600M? No. Cobalt 8? No. Behringer? No. The Behringer 800? No. Korg? Hell no. Fuck no. I might have to just tell you. Let's see. Yeah, da 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 da. Da 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 do da dee dee da. Na ni ni no na no na ni na na. Let me play. Can I play some sounds from it without them giving away the name of it? I don't think you'll get it though. You have an old Behringer synth? Oh, nice. Okay, you guys want to hear it? You guys want to know what it is? Let me know in the chat if you want to. I'll just give it away. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. I like my RD9. What is that? RD9. Is that a Behringer synth? Alrighty, folks. Oh, it's a 909. I see. I will give it away now. It is the Studio Logic Sledge 2. Yeah, generic boomer music. Woo! Oh! Look at this guy. Who let Grandpa out of the retirement home? He's playing with the
Chris
mustard.
Martirano with American Music and Sound and our good friends here at Full Compass. I'm going to be showing you
Compass.
the Studio Logic
Compass.
Sledge. They're now up to version 2.0. What's new in 2.0? They allow the users now to load in up to 60 megabytes of their own sample data.
Pause. So I looked this up, Majesty, and apparently it's actually not the same engine as Blofeld. It's actually different. Uses a different oscillators, different filter, not the same thing. Maybe similar, but related, but not the same.
That's very cool, and you can process it through the synth engine. And then they have the ability to split and layer now. And the biggest thing is they
That's
doubled
cool.
the polyphony to 24 voices.
Wow.
This is an awesome package. 24 voices. What is the primary function of the instrument? Virtual analog modeling. It can also do wavetable synthesis. You can also sweep the wavetables, as the PPG did. Of course, the engine is designed by Waldorf.
Pause. So you have USB, MIDI, you have MIDI out and in, expression pedal, hold, left, right. It's just, I guess it's just 2 outputs. It kind of sucks. That was more. I thought it was 4, like the Nord.
And this is an instrument with 3
Well, I guess that makes sense. It's only bitimbral.
oscillators per voice, has a dedicated filter
Wait, pause. He said 3?
per voice, has a and is designed by Waldorf, and this is an instrument with 3 oscillators per voice.
There we go.
Has a dedicated filter section with low pass, band pass, and high pass, both in 24 dB and 12 dB configurations.
Fader, keybed, okay.
You have all of the things that you'd be most comfortable with from an analog instrument. Again, this is virtual analog. You have a 4-part envelope, attack, decay, sustain, release for the filter. And then you have a 4-part envelope also for the amplifier, attack, decay, sustain, and release. You have effects like chorus, flanging, and phaser. You have also delay and reverb, which you can use together or separately.
Nice.
You then have velocity control, something the older analogs didn't have. And you have a great ability on here to modulate oscillators using FM.
Okay, get to the fucking point, bro. Come on. Wow. This sucks actually. Let's just let's just look up Studio Light. Yeah, this guy, I don't know. I'm a synth demo guy, but I just talk about the stats. Okay. Let's see this. Just craft music. The same guy, I bet. Yes, 90s. I bet it's the same dude. 90s infomercial vibes. Banger. Pause though, go back. Like, look at that UI. That's great. So you have, okay, like preset stuff over here. You have mode. Is it mono or trigger mode, whatever, glide stuff, modulation, LFO 1, 2. You just, oh, love that. Or the wheel. I love that. Excuse me. You have your destinations here. Let's see, cutoff, volume, PWM, also 3, 2, 1. Okay, whatever. You have the shapes. This is oscillator 1, 2, and 3. Look at that. They're identical, I think. They're fucking identical. Yeah. Same shape. Dude, that's great. Are you kidding me? That's fantastic. And then you have the mixer section. Very standard. It's like mini Moog, kind of. And then look at the filter. You got cutoff, resonance, key tracking, drive. Where's the amount? Oh, the envelope amount. I guess it's over here. Amplifier. Filter envelope, amplifier. Dude, this is like a fucking genius. Not genius, but very well thought out UI. Whoa! Okay, relax. Yeah. No shift functions at all. I think. It sounds like some flatulations are going on. Now pause. I will say this though. Not a fan of it. What the fuck is going on here? Why are the outputs and the MIDI on the side? Why? Why not right there? It's a little strange. Right? Into groove. Isn't that a little strange? It's a little weird. But it's an internal power supply. That's great. I absolutely fucking love that. It's not a external. It's not a fucking brick. That's great. 3 mod wheels. I think it's just 2. Pitch and mod. Unless I'm wrong. Unless you mean expression pedal. Oh, you know what? Maybe my stupid fucking image here is blocking it. Let's see. Yeah, let's get rid of that. I like how big the fucking controls are on this thing. How huge they are. Oh, don't worry, dude. I'm drunk too. No worries. Okay. Okay, anyway, this guy's not that good of a demo guy, but I've heard some really cool sounds. Should we watch Gaz Williams' video on this? Not the whole thing. It's fucking 25 minutes, but let's watch a little bit. Oh. Oh, no, this is it. Version 2 is probably the best price, most bang for your buck synth out there right now. Okay.
ability to bring in your own samples, which extends the usefulness of this synthesizer quite considerably. So, speaking of this synth, it's a studio.
Yes, pause. So, the version 2.0, you can actually import your own samples, which is kind of cool.
I think it's the same company as Fatar, so the keybed is a Fatar keybed. But it's in collaboration with German synth maestros Waldorf, you see, engined by Waldorf.
Via Waldorf.
Digital affair, there's no analog circuit.
Where are you from?
Other than the output. And it is, it's a gloriously digital synth in many ways. I mean, because it does have wavetables, which is entirely a digital kind of thing, and also it's part of the Waldorf heritage, so it's nice to see that on there. It's laid out like an analog synth, and in many ways behaves like an analog synth, but also behaves like a digital synth as well. So there's lots of cool kind of crossovers there. What is nice about it is it's actually laid out very much like a mini-moog, you know,
Yes.
where it's very readable. And this front panel is quite huge, but you know, we've got our this area here handles all our presets and whatnot, and arpeggios and MIDI settings. But there's a panel button here. Pressing the panel button means that whatever preset you're on then gets ignored for whatever the panel is set to. So that's really nice. You hit the panel button and then the synth becomes just like an analog synthesizer in that what you see is what you get. And that is cool. And what you get is quite a lot with a 24 voice polyphonic synthesizer. Now, there's a mode here, so we can make it a monophonic synthesizer should we wish. But polyphony is the name of the game with this synth, I think so, because there's a lot of fun you can have with having so many voices. Okay, so we're just using. It's a mix.
Okay, we're not going to watch the whole thing.
Single oscillator. Let's have a look at what we've got going on here. With one oscillator, sawtooth, square, triangle, sine. Those little clicks, the dreaded clicks, you can dial them out with just in the amplitude envelope a little bit.
Okay.
And then we've got pulse width, which is
Back? What did he just do with his fingers there?
just in the amplitude envelope a little bit.
Watch his fingers. What's this? Watch this.
And then we've got pulse width,
What was that?
which is
Gaz.
modulatable. And then we've got our wavetables. Now this is exclusively only on oscillator 1, the wavetable functionality, but as you turn the big wavetable knob,
I don't like
the
that.
display tells us the
Pause.
name of the
I don't like when a synth has only one oscillator can do certain types of waveform. What the fuck? Why? Why not all 3 do the same? I mean, I know why, because it's probably a bitch to program, but like, dude, they would appreciate that. Like, okay, the Novation Peak or the Summit each oscillator is truly exactly the same. Like this Nord you're hearing, oscillator 2 has noise, oscillator 1 does not. You know, oscillator 1 has a sine wave, oscillator 2 has a triangle. I don't like that. I want my oscillators equal.
Of the wavetable,
You know?
the 66, and I think it features a lot of the classic DPG waves. But like, here we go. So this wave, let's have a look. Microsync. The pulse width knob then scans through the wavetable. And that's obviously modulatable as well. So if I set that to modulate, and I'll just use a sine wave modulator, turn the depth up and the speed, so we get that nice wavetable.
Pause. Imagine if the Blofeld had this interface. It would be fire.
Scanning. Let's just flick the wavetable knob somewhere randomly. Put some filter down on that. It glitches when you change wavetables, but I think that's fairly standard because it's changing the waveform, so it's jumping onto whatever the waveform is, so that may well get a DC offset. The pulse width movement there. It's not pulse width, sorry. Wavetable scanning means that the texture is just undulating. Let's bring in oscillator 3 as well.
Pause. Gaz, excuse me, not Gav. Gaz says the chorus is the only effect I like on the sledge. Reverb is okay, but delay not having feedback is a killer for me. Oh wow. Well, maybe not. Maybe I won't buy it. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. What are some new synths I should look into? Because I need a keyboard controller for sure. I'm not sure. Let me look up synthesizer news. That's a boomer thing to search. Music radar, synth anatomy. There's got to be something newer out that's not the Korg Op 6. Oh God, I guess they are. Oh, I got to sneeze. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. This is all software. Behringer Pro 800. Look, I'm sorry, Behringer. You had your shot. You know, I was going to buy this until I've got a deal on the Prophet 6. Loved it to death. Excuse me. Had it for about a year. And then sold it. So basically, like, I don't see myself ever buying the Prophet 800 because there's no way it would come close to a Prophet 6. Oh, look at this, though. They made a new... Ooh, the LZ1 Play. Whoa. I haven't even seen this. Whoa. Let's go on YouTube. This is the Zoomer takeover. Ba, 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 ba. The future is now. Okay, drums suck. Okay, bad. Bad. Pause. Got the Black Key one coming. It's velocity sensitive stereo speakers. Oh boy. Yeah, this is ass. How much do you want to spend? Says Majesty Jones. You know, I mean, I'm not ready to buy right now, but between 1,000 and 1,500. Looking for a keyboard controller for my Nord 2X, and also have another synth to complement it. So yeah, Studio Logic Sledge, sorry. Or the Nord Lead 4. I'm seriously looking at that. Which I've seen is available for like 1,100. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of options out there, but no time soon. Probably not for no aftertouch. That's okay. That's fine. How much would you say you've invested in equipment? Oh God, a lot. Too much, more than I want to admit. I mean, at one point I had a preamp that was like 900. I swapped it for one that's 200 because I thought, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I mean, a lot of money. Let's see. Just looking for new synth news. Not a lot. Yeah, the third wave. Yeah, the third wave is 5K. Which is way more than I would ever want to spend. Sorry. What the fuck is this? Super Booth 23, Animal Factory, Ashura. Portable aggressive weight. Look at this fucking thing. What the fuck? Look at this. Wait.
Hello, Sam from Sound on Sound magazine.
Pause? This looks like a fucking copyright infringement.
We're at Super Booth in Berlin. I'm with Aditya from Animal Factory.
Hi, Sam.
Great to see you.
Thank you for stopping
It's
by.
been a
Great to
few
see you too.
years.
Yeah, it has.
And you're back with a whole new range of stuff.
Yeah.
You've got an entire pedal board full of new pedals and a little mini synth here.
That's right. Yeah,
You've been busy.
we have been busy. Yeah, you read my mind. We've been pretty. I think Corona gave us a little time to reflect as well between part shortages and supply chain.
All right, Gladic. Doesn't that look like a fucking synth already? Maybe the Mini Freak or Micro Freak? What the fuck? Thanks for hanging out, dude. We'll probably end soon too.
Issues about how we would approach things in the future, especially being a brand from India doing pedals and modules for like, the world at this point. So we said like if we get out of this and survive, then we should be out of this difficult period with a more defining identity. So I've also had the luck to work with a couple of really, like, apart from my fantastic team, with 3 people now, but all very efficient, and a great industrial designer named Ronak, and a musician and programmer named Sean Joy, goes by Filter Soup, who designed oscillators for our new synthesizer. And this wasn't, like, we finished it 24 hours before Super Booth. We were soldering in the hotel room, but it's been something that started well before COVID and just got held up. So I'm really happy to be here and show these things to you now.
Well, we'll come to the synth in a minute. Let's talk a little about the pedals first, because you already had a range of pedals, but this is a sort of reinvention, really.
Yeah, I think we did the first range of pedals in 2017. I think between 2014 and 2017 were version 1. Between 2018 and 2020, we had version 2, and then we had a big break. I said, okay, the next one, it has to be version 3, and then like, if it's an old pedal that we're doing again, they have to be definitive editions. I don't want to be one of those companies that just keeps updating things.
Okay, shut the fuck up. Come on.
We have new versions, kind of levels. So I kind of get it. Pedals, I like the big thing, but also kind of had our signature touch. Didn't really fall in. Sean Joy, who does use currently audio rate multiplier.
Okay, thumbs down.
I'm not going to say who, but we all know who it is. So we clones things, and we definitely don't want to be one of those companies who just clones things. I'm not going to say who, but we all know who it is. So we said, okay, let's spend some time kind of working on our circuits. So our classic range of pedals now has new.
This video sucks. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's go to bed. This is, I think we're done. But guys, thanks for hanging out. Love all the feedback, and we will stream soon.